I want to give you something that you know already, but maybe I say it in a funny accent so you might listen this time. No, I'm not telling you things you don't know, true? You kind of know them and they hurt when you have to go back and discover them after so long, maybe. If you want to harness the energy that God gave you to be great, be careful. We love people. We're in a business of people. But not everybody has seen the light. And the worst thing you can do is to have the negative ones steal your dream. The worst thing you can do is have the negative ones put up another mountain for you. And so one thing that I will ask you to do is ensure that the people with whom you surround yourself are optimistic and positive and driven and going somewhere. Because if they're not, they will take you with them to the dark place. How many know this to be true? And you've already thought about some people who needed to be here today and they're not here and you want to change them. You can't. You can inspire them to want to change. But it's going to be even hard to explain what we just went through here. Because I felt your energy. I saw you. And the reason why I started writing books and putting tapes together, I actually have gone to presentations. I went about 7 years ago to a presentation. And people were moved, and I was amazed that they were moved because I didn't know what I had. And then they all came up to me and said, "Can I buy your book? Where's your book?" And I didn't have a book. I said, "Can I buy your tape?" And I felt silly. So I started writing a couple books here and there. And how many of you read this, If Caterpillars? And yeah? And tomorrow, if caterpillars can fly, so can I. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about persuasion power. How to get people to say yes without having to be pushy. You don't want to miss it. Call up somebody and tell them to come into this place. Oh my goodness, if you could get twice as many people to say yes to you, what would you ask for, man? The energy of your life. We're talking about harnessing your life energy. The energy of your life is abundantly available. Sir, we could hook up a machine to you that would show the energy waves emanating out of your body. It happens. Scientifically, we can show the pulses of energy coming out of your body. Not hard to do. Huh? But you could live your life in such a way where the things of which you are capable, they just happen naturally and you just do them. And yet you're dissatisfied. Why? Something's missing. Because you're sending energy over here, sending energy over there, sending energy here, and you're living fine, just like the sunshine. It's beautiful, it's calm. But oh my goodness, one day you get a magnifying glass, and you walk into the same sunshine that's just pleasant, 78 degrees and clear, like it is in West Palm Beach. Donde vivo yo? I live in West Palm Beach. And you take that magnifying glass, and you hold it above a piece of paper on the ground. Just about 6 inches, 8 inches, and you keep moving that magnifying glass until you get the brightest little piece of light, about a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch wide. And it's brilliant, shining, you can't hardly look at it. And that, what happens next? What happens to the paper? It bursts into flame. The same sunshine that was just pleasant. I got a lot of talents, I got a lot of interests. And I just do a little of this, do a little of that, and my life is fine, leave me alone. You take a magnifying glass and you begin to focus the energy of your life, and it'll burn a hole through the mountain that stops you. Are you able to focus, I ask you, ma'am? The research indicates that the average person in an office in America gets only 7 minutes of uninterrupted time between the donut and coffee cart and the boss coming in and the phone calls. Only 7 minutes. And you can't make greatness of it. Do you want to focus, ma'am? Because when you take that average life, that regular life, that normal life, you begin to shut out distractions and start to work at something for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom, I forgot. 7 hours and work at it and shine it up and polish it and burnish it and make it brilliant. It is of that level of focus that excellence is made. You have to learn how to get away from the distractions. Find a place where they don't get your mind all tempted to go places where you know it's not going to help you. Get music, plug it into your ears so you don't hear the traffic. Go to the library, find a corner. You cannot work well if you just do a little here and a little there. Excellence that you see comes from having some mechanism, some mental tool, some power to focus 100% of your life energy on one thing at a time. There is a way to juggle and do 3 things. And that is, catch 1 ball at a time. You have 10 things to do today. Take 1 and do it with excellence and total focus. Put it aside and take another. That's not easy in our economy, in our society, right? Because the children are crying and the radio is playing and so forth. But when you want excellence, you find a place where you can focus with nothing interrupting you. Keep your health well. Keep your eyes focused. Keep your mind focused. And when you do, and you work at this thing, and you work at this thing, and you work at this thing, sooner or later, it'll pop right out and you'll go, wonderful, my organization covers the country. Oh, you're going to Japan? I got some folks over there waiting. Because I built something, the power of my life. That's worth it. The whole price of admission. Because you're already overqualified, but you can waste your life going in 5 directions at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, I came here to tell you that you were born to have dominion over the chairs, the buildings, the bank accounts, the animals, and even the wind is here to serve you. How many of you flew on it to get here? But you will never have that power exercised until you become someone different. That which you want. That which you want, you must become. So be careful of what you want. Because some of the things that we want, we don't really want to become. And the way to do that is to begin to learn a series of exercises and tools and mechanisms like that filing cabinet, like the paper. Learn those things, and when you need them, they will pop up to the surface, and they'll give you the power to dig your way through the darkest tunnel and emerge on the other side, where people look at you and say, go on, girl, come on. Because you've been blessed, and you've been put in a place where you're designed to cause greatness. Listen, the game of life was designed for you to win it. And if you learn the rules and how to make them and when to break them, you will win it. It is my pleasure to have spent a moment with you. It is my expectation that you will cause this place to erupt. The ones who are not here that should be here, it's okay because you are here. You go back and sow a seed in their lives and give them encouragement and make them powerful. Ladies, gentlemen, you've been so kind. My name is Alvin Day. Thank you.